Let's have a look around at Punto, one of the only carpet shops that we've been recommending here for over 20 years in Istanbul. I want to tell you why Punto is one of the only carpet shops we recommend here in Istanbul to visit for shopping handmade authentic carpets. I've personally known the people and ownership at Punto now for over 20 years. When I had a travel agency here in Turkey over 2 decades ago, and if one of our guests wanted to shop for a handmade Turkish carpet, this was our only recommendation. And why? First and foremost, never a pushy, unpleasant experience, no matter if someone buys a carpet or not. Secondly, what they say about their carpet's history and authenticity is 100% true. These are the 2 most important reasons why you should never walk into a carpet shop here in Turkey that you don't have history and experience with. That's why I recommend you book a time here on this calendar to stop by the shop. When you book a time to stop by, they'll make sure that the most knowledgeable staff is here to assist you and can assist in navigating to the store if need be. I might add that you're welcome to book an online shopping experience with them here on this calendar as well if you don't plan to visit Istanbul. Want to know the 2 most important reasons why you should never walk in a carpet shop here in Turkey without a credible recommendation? Number 1, it's almost certain that you're going to have a pushy, unpleasant experience, especially if you decide not to purchase. This is the case even when the salespeople at first appear to be your best friend, right? Secondly, what store owners say about their carpets and history and authenticity is close to 95% of the time untrue. They're trying to sell you a cheaper product made in another country just to fatten their margins.
Punto has been a family business over 5 generations. So if it was the case, it wouldn't last. It's a word of mouth thing. If you noticed, as we walked in, we're not on the main street commercial, so only people would know. We don't even say it's a carpet store. So it's a word of mouth thing. So otherwise, that business wouldn't be sustainable.
So somebody looks at all these amazing carpets, enjoys their experience here, and says, okay, I'm not interested right now. There's not this feeling like...
No.
Yeah.
Our main goal is, like I said, because they're our guests, first of all. So we don't only sell carpets, we do hospitality, to be honest. So we want to make sure they live here with good memories, not with a bitter taste.
Yeah.
Like I said, 5 generations, we have seen it. We have witnessed it in person, that it's a word of mouth thing. It really works over the years. So some of our clients, they become friends, to tell you the truth. Yeah, put it this way. So we just trying to turn this into experience. People who are really into this, they want to invest their time and money, not only money, but also their time. We really appreciate, grateful, and then we just want to deliver. And then they go back home with nice memories and maybe sometimes with a carpet or 2.
Yeah, cool. How many carpets are in the shop?
Well, approximately 7,000, give and take.
Okay.
Yeah, I did the counting yesterday.
Oh yeah, you counted all 7,000.
7,000 every morning.
Yeah. So you have a variety of cotton, silk.
Yeah, basically they come in 3 different categories. They're wool on wool, wool on cotton, and silk on silk. But these carpets, like 90% are Turkish, but it's not limited to Turkish carpets because carpets are woven in different areas of the world as well, starting all the way from India, Pakistan. Well, actually, the truth is, if you look at the back in history, the Turks, today's political border was drawn like in 1920s. Right. But when you go back in history, Turks were nomads, so they moved all the way where Mongolia is today. Got it. So if you follow the route the Turks migrated, you can tell all these areas carpets are being made.
So those families are still
making
in
carpet.
Those areas.
They're still making.
They're
carpet.
just as authentic as someone on this side of the border.
Absolutely.
But when you guys sell a carpet, what I understand is if you're looking at a carpet, you represent it as a Turkish. It's made in Turkey, if it is.
Yeah, because we also carry rugs from India, Pakistan.
Got it.
As well, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan. But here's the thing: the carpet is as long as you're loyal to the design and the material and the technique, you can make a carpet like the weaver you have seen out there. If she got married to someone in New York, and she took her loom there and made a carpet in New York. It's not gonna be called New York carpet. Still gonna be
carpet,
Turkish.
yeah.
So it's not limited to a geographical location, to tell
Yeah.
you the truth. So
Yeah, cool.
yeah. It's called Kashkai is the name of the tribe. When you look at this, it's beautifully executed. When you think of it, it's quite complex. Stylized patterns, nothing is symmetric. She tried, but focus on the carpet. Give a couple of minutes, you will see it's quite irregular, actually. But it's a beautiful example of a tribal carpet. Look at this. Obviously, they had must be a very lush area, so they had access to so many plants and roots, so they can execute their carpet with so many colors. When I put them side by side, you can easily tell this must be belonging to another tribe, another area, miles away. So the colors will change when you flip it around.
Sure.
So if you don't mind, I'd like to show you that. That happens with any handmade carpet because it's got a nap. It's more dramatic if the material is shiny, lustrous, foil engineering. Design is like maybe 800 years old. It's a brand new carpet though. So we have the skeleton cotton wool is on the top pile, so it's much finer. So you can, it's like pixels in a computer screen. This one is a silk on silk one, pure silk. This is to prove that you can walk on a silk carpet. Most people they think silk is fragile, but silk is a material by far it's the toughest, the strongest.
This is a caravanserai, a lodge, a business lodge on the way to Silk Road, built around 1700s.
Yeah, Ottomans built it.
Ottomans built it, exactly.
Yeah.
There's a courtyard in the center.
Yeah.
There's a huge gateway you can enter with camels. There used to be workshops, carpenters, goldsmiths.
So there's been salesmen and stores similar to this one here for
Right.
300 plus years.
Exactly.
That's really cool. And Punto's been here 200 years? No.
Well, not really. Early 1900s. That's
Early
correct.
1900, wow. And you're like fifth generation?
Fifth generation, I would say.
I've lived here for over 2 decades and have been giving recommendations to carpet enthusiasts with extreme caution because I've seen these negative experiences countless times. Never here at Punto though. They're one of the only carpet shops we recommend here in Istanbul to visit for shopping handmade, authentic carpets. Their track record is flawless, with hundreds that I've directed their way for over 2 decades now.